Fired up my XR150 this morning. I was going to go to Washington County State Park and eat at a place I never had ate before on the lake of the state park there. Really beautiful place. But there was some water on the road. And next thing I know, you know me, I ain't going to turn around. Next thing you know, it's up to my knees and my bike quits. Turns out the XR didn't have the T-mod that I did to my KLR. So I had to turn it around and push it 150 feet back out of the water. And that wasn't easy because I don't walk very good. So what happens next? 212 miles. I run out of gas. But I'm prepared and got some extra fuel. So, stay tuned for the whole story.
Big dog here. I always say turn around, don't drown. I misjudged the depth of this road, the water on this road here. See the water running pretty swift across the road there. Anyway, I would have kept on going except my bike died and doesn't want to start, so I get much dried out, I guess. My CT would have went through this piece of cake, would have never died. I think my feet are wet. Well, today has been very interesting. I've had a couple things I was wanting to do today. One was eat breakfast at a place I'd never been to at a cool little on a lake. So I hadn't got there yet. My other mission today was to run this thing out of gas, which I have accomplished right now. I am out of gas. But I had planned for this because I wanted to see how far this bike would go on a tank of fuel. So I have thoughtfully bought some extras. So she ran out at 212. I thought it'd go farther than that, but not so. It went on reserve at 177 and is out at 212. Anyways, there's a gas station about 3/4 of a mile down the road, so that'll be great. But I gotta get this in there right now. I packed this can when I went to Alaska. I packed a couple of these. And I packed one on my CT125. You know, the word adventure, it gets overused. People say they're going on an adventure, next thing you know they're running down the interstate, and you know it gets overused. And I've been on some adventures, Alaska and Baja, and had some really things happen. And today, I must say, today has truly been an adventure. My goal today was to eat breakfast at the Washington County Lake and have me a cup of coffee and a little breakfast food. So I've accomplished that. My goal for today was to see how far my bike would run on a tank of fuel. So I found that out by running completely out of gas. But I'm not totally stupid. I'm pretty stupid, but not totally stupid. So I was carrying some extra gas. So my Honda 150, it went 177 on the main tank, and then it went to 212, and it was completely out. So, but I had a little bit of gas carrying with me. So I put it in there and went on down the road just a little ways to a gas station. And I also wanted to find out, I didn't plan on this, but on my way here I wanted to see how deep of water my Honda 150L would run without dying. Well, knee deep, that's how deep it'll run without. And when it got in knee deep water, it quit. So I thought, oh shit, here I am, knee deep water, bike won't run. I don't walk too good, but I managed to push that bike out of the water. And needless to say, I got my feet wet. They're still wet. I don't know if they'll dry. It might take a week for my feet to dry out. What else happened? Oh yeah, a woman, I run out of gas in front of a woman's house, and I don't know, she thought I was trying to rob her mailbox or what, but she come down and gave me the stink eye. So, anyway, it's been quite eventful this morning. See, I think Father's Day was yesterday, but today's not Father's Day. Morning.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out why my bike quit when it got in knee deep water. My CT 125 would have never quit. That sucker will run underwater. That's amazing. So I figured that would be no problem for my 150 running knee deep water, but it quit. And I'm kind of pondering why it did, and I got a feeling, I don't think the spark plug got wet. I got a feeling it's probably a vent line on a carburetor. Yeah, I think it's got a carburetor. Can you imagine that? I ain't had a carburetor in 30 years. What the hell? It runs fine though. Oh, here comes breakfast. Alrighty. I'm going to bring a bunch of motorcycle friends of mine down here. We've been planning on coming down here, about 6 of us. We like to ride the breakfast, so we'll come down here one of these days.
All right.
Probably on a
good.
Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
And just a bunch of old farts like me. And we're never in a hurry.
Never in a hurry, huh?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Boy, this looks good.
Now on Sundays we serve breakfast till 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So Sundays we don't do a lunch special, but we offer breakfast till 2. So if you want to come later and have brunch on a Sunday, we do that.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Sausage, egg, and cheese bagel. Half order of biscuits and gravy. Black coffee. Let's eat.
Time for an ice cream cone. So this is the Twisted Twins ice cream shop in Woodlawn, Illinois. It's a really cool place to stop and have all kinds of ice cream goodies. And they got some good food here too. We just love coming over here. About the only place in town. And to my utter disappointment, today's ride was just about to get over with. Man, I sure had a good time today. And survived another water crossing. Well, actually, I didn't cross it, did I? I turned around and didn't drown.